Style your fears.
Sorry ass DJ.
Hey everybody! So this look has me so excited today. Oh my goodness. I love the two-tone brow. I love the purple. My hair Harajuku buns. Everything. It's just perfect right now. Anyways, if you want to see how I did this look, let's go. So first things first, I like to start with a toner. Rose water, spray my face. Then I go in with a moisturizer. I love this moisturizer because there's a primer in it, but also try and make sure you find one with SPF. Super important for when you go outside. I'm gonna rub it in. Make sure you get your neck because that's also important. Then I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Dab it on a little bit. It's more of like a body butter texture, like a thick body butter, so you gotta scrape it out and kind of spread it around. Then I like to rub it in, make sure you get it everywhere. Then I'm gonna go ahead with my brow, since this is how I start the two-tone color, but I'm gonna start it with a primer. I'm using my eyelash primer, hoping that it gives me a nice kind of base. Go in and comb out my brows. Just make sure I get a good coverage of white all over so the color kind of pops when I put it on. Like an old grandma now, damn. That's scary. But it's about to look real cute, I promise. Then I'm going to go with the James Charles Morphe palette, and I'm using the color, well, this is my first color, this light pink, I think it's called That's Hot. Just gonna take like a rounded flat brush, go ahead and just like punch that on, get as much color in there as possible. I'm gonna like fade out the front end of my brow just to get a nice kind of fade effect. I love when the front part of my brow is faded. For me, I think it looks more natural, but I think it's probably not the most natural looking eyebrows. That's okay. I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. Now I'm gonna go in with the Radioactive palette by Melt Cosmetics. And I'm using the dark purple in this palette. I can't remember the name of it. And taking like a angled brush. I found this one in one of the old makeup palettes brands, and I love it because it gives me a good kind of point. So I usually use it for my eyebrows, especially the end part where it like tapers out. It just gives me a really nice dramatic end. And then I'm gonna continue just like fading that, blending that together, making sure I get a nice little mixture in between the pink and the purple color that I used on my brows. And I think that looks super cute. Ooh, that is actually so cute. Ooh. And I'm gonna continue to do this until I have my like desired color. Then I'm gonna continue on the other side. So yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing, just filling it in. Sure it's nice, deep dark purple. Ooh. Now we're gonna go ahead and carve out those brows, starting with my foundation. Normally, depending on my mood, I'll use a concealer, but today I'm going to go ahead and use my foundation just so it's easier for the seamless transition. I don't need a halo brow or anything like that. Once again, I'm going in with a rounded brush. I was watching a tutorial and this girl said that like a rounded brush might be better. Normally I use a square flathead brush, but this rounded effect, ooh, has my brows looking so cute. Oh my goodness. So I think from now on, I'm gonna carve my brows out with a rounded brush because honestly, it turned out real good. Trying to get the right angle here just so you guys can see what I'm doing, but obviously I feel like I'm failing at that angle stuff. Look at that eyebrow. What? Look at that eyebrow. That is so cute. And it just worked out like, feed through the other side, because you guys already saw. But yeah, just try and, you know, take your time. The rounded brush, though, definitely advise anyone who's doing their brows to use a rounded brush, because honestly, gorgeous. Now I'm going to go ahead and use this foundation, the Truffle, with the Super Stay CoverGirl Full Coverage Foundation, but I also mixed it in, because it's summertime, I mixed it in with the Matte Poreless Foundation in the color Java, just to give me a nice kind of like tan look. So I'm just going to go ahead, I was a little scared there. I'm just going to go ahead and sponge it on, use my Beauty Blender, blend it all over, and I think it's a good match, to be honest. Looks kind of cute. And sorry about my mouth opening, like I'm trying to catch flies, but for some reason that's the only way I can concentrate when I'm trying to put stuff on my face. I don't know. And now that we're all blended out, don't forget the neck. I totally forgot about that. Now let's go ahead with my lip prep. I'm putting on a matte lipstick, so I'm going to kind of do a quick prep with this lip chap. Now we're going to go ahead with the eyeshadow. I'm using the e.l.f. primer in the sheer color. I like that it's sheer just because sometimes it mixes in with my foundation, because I kind of do it really fast. So the sheer, you can't really tell the difference. There's no blotchiness or anything. It just blends in perfectly. I'm going to blend that in. Same with the other side. Now we're going to go in. I'm just going over that primer with like the sheer translucent finishing powder that I use, just to kind of give like a nice base, so when I'm blending in the colors, it blends seamlessly. Like yeah, look at that. Okay, now I'm going back in on my eyes now with the James Charles palette, Morphe, and that like lightish purple color, going in with my crease. I really like this color, so I'm going to start in my crease, get a nice decent base color, and then I'm going to go underneath that just a little bit below the crease. I'm going to use that darker purple. So pretty. Yeah, I'm going to use that darker purple just below the crease on both eyes. I'm going to go in with a dark brown, even a little bit lower than that. Just give me like a nice sharp line, and put that dark brown in and blend it up. Blend it up, blend it up, blend it up. Okay. Blend, 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 blend. And then we're going to go and cut our crease with a concealer. LA Girl Pro Concealer. Honestly, my favorite concealer. This thing is always empty. I'm always refilling it. But try and go, you don't have to go to the top of your eyelid. If you want to go a little bit above, you can. It kind of makes your eyes look a little bit bigger. That's really your desired preference. But I'm going to cut my crease. I kind of like that length there. So I'm going to continue on this other side here. And then go back over again with my loose finishing powder in medium deep. Just give a nice base again. Now I'm going to use this light blue in the corners of my eyes. It's so pretty. It's actually so pretty. Oh, so pretty. Just in the corner of my eyes. And now you can see that like brown effect, the dark brown that I used for cutting my crease. It looks so cute. Now I'm going to go in with that color. The purple. Okay? And I'm just going to put it over the middle of my eyelid. Ooh, 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 ooh. The middle of my eyelid. Okay. And then I'm just going to blend that out again using my blue. Blend those edges together, make sure that's a nice transition. Then over that purple, I'm using that sparkly purple because it's more of a bluish purple. When I tried it on, it wasn't like a full opaque color, so I used it as a topper over top of that purple, just to give me some nice shiny glitter effect there, transitioning from that light blue to the purple. I think this is so pretty. Okay, and after I've done that, I go in the corners with the light purple and the dark purple again. And we're just gonna blend that out, blend it out, blend it out. Going over with that purple, light purple again. Just an overall nice transition color. Perfect for this eye color combination that I'm trying to do. So I just went over it again with the light purple, blending it out, making sure everything was really seamless. And then I cleaned up the edges before I put my liquid liner on. Brushing out my lashes, because I hate when there's just extra fallout on there. Then creating my wing. I love a long wing. If you watch my other videos, you would know this. But I love a long wing. A thick wing and a long wing. I feel like it makes my eyes just like so dramatic, so pretty. Look at that. Drag it out. I try to do one sweep, but honestly, I'm not that talented. So I take my time. If you need to clean up your wings though, if you ever do mess it up, just try and use your primer. If you are using a primer, I'm hoping you're using a primer. Yeah, so try and use your primer because it's usually translucent and you don't really ruin the color that's already on your eyes. Just tip, in case you were curious. After I'm done this, which is taking me forever, I don't know why. Damn, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. Then I'm gonna go over it with that, it's like an electric blue color by Gosh, which I'm gonna have to get. I used it on my last video, but I'm gonna try and get like the exact name of it. It's so cute. They don't sell Gosh in Canada anymore, so I've been like holding on to this, but honestly it might be time to let it go. Now I'm gonna go on with my lashes. Once again, because I just did my liquid liner, I want to brush all my lashes down before I put my lashes on. I don't like getting them stuck because when I'm putting mascara on afterwards, I want it to be a nice, smooth, just glide on that mascara. So I brush my lashes out, wait for this thing to dry. You need the glue to be tacky, okay? So like not dry, but tacky. So as soon as you put it on, it just sticks, okay? You don't want to have like wet glue and have it falling all over the place because that honestly is the worst. Then you're sitting there holding it. I've also learned from experience, this is why I'm telling you, but try and make sure it's like tacky. It's hard to tell, but after a couple of times of trying, you'll know. Look at that. Just popped right on, okay? I'm just gonna go ahead and finish the other side. Ooh, this is starting to look really cute. Okay, now I'm gonna do my under eyes, like my cheeks, and put the concealer on. So the same concealer, the LA Girl Pro Concealer, I'm putting that on under my eyes. I love this stuff. I just bought this little tube and it's honestly almost done. But that's okay. So let me just get my design on my forehead. Ooh, cute. Hey. And then blend it in. Blend it, blend it, blend it. Blend it, blend it, blend it. Come on, girl. You gotta go a little bit faster than that. There we go. Now we're gonna go ahead with our finishing powder. I put this on top of my concealer. It makes me look so good. Look at that airbrush face. And I'm not even using one of those airbrush machines. Like, damn, girl. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead with our CoverGirl Amplify Lash Blast Primer. I love this stuff. I am addicted. Then I'm gonna go over that with the Lash Accelerator by Rimmel in Extreme Black. I love this too. It separates my lashes so perfectly. I love this applicator. I have not found one like this, so I haven't switched yet. But if you know any, let me know. Now I'm gonna do my lash line, my lower lash line, with that light pinkish purple color. Ooh, and just blending it out. Ooh, girl. So pretty. Then I'm gonna go ahead with this dark purple over top. I'm not using that brush. I'm using a really like skinny brush, just to go like literally right below my lash line. And now I'm gonna be using my last mascara, which is Better Than Sex by Too Faced. Honestly, so good. The combination of like mascaras, I love it. Now I'm going in with my contour. I'm using this Morphe like deep smoky palette. It's supposed to be for a smoky eye, but the brown in it is just the perfect darkness that I need for my face. So I use this. I tend to use more eyeshadows because it's so hard to find a contour powder that like just is perfect for my skin. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go around my face, around my hairline, around the jawline, my nose, blend that up. Always blend up. I did not have a straight brush, so I used a fluffy one, but normally I would use a straight, like a flat, rounded brush. Now I'm going to go in with my highlights using my fan brush. Spread that on real nice. Make it all shiny. I love a highlight, so I put it pretty much everywhere. Now I'm doing my lips. I'm overlining it. I wanted to try it today. I thought it'd be cute. So we're going to overline the lips. I'm using a clear lip liner because I don't have one that matches the liner that I want to use today. So we're going to use the clear one, which works just as well. Really, your lip liner is more of a wax, so you just want to make sure that you use it so it keeps the lipstick inside of that line. Next, I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Melted Matte Lipstick and line my lips with that. It is an Evil Twin, that color, the color Evil Twin. Then I'm going to use the Liquid Matte Lipstick by e.l.f. in the color Berry Sorbet. Ooh, so seductive. I love it. Okay, now I'm going in with my Radioactive palette in that pink color. And normally, like, I'm just using it for my blush. I do really like this color for my brush. It's like the perfect pink. I don't put a lot on. And now for the final moments. Okay, so now I'm putting on this Radiant Finish by the setting spray by NYX. I really like it. I just started using it. Yeah. The other one that I like is the Urban Decay All Nighter spray. That one's really good, actually. I really like that one, but I always finish it so fast. I'd spend lots of money on it. Anyways, so here is the final look. Sorry, it's not exactly the color. Like, my camera kind of messed up a little, so it's not as vibrant as I'd like you to see it. But in the next close-up, you'll see the final look. So here's a close-up. Look at those brows. Oh yes. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you really enjoyed it, because I really enjoyed doing this. It matches my hair, which I'm about to... Don't even worry about that. It matches my hair. It looks cute. It looks cute. I'm obsessed with purple. So this look is like perfectly down my aisle. Aisle. Same thing. But yeah, if you really liked it, just give me a thumbs up. Or 2 thumbs up, or even better, you can subscribe to my channel, because, like, I don't know if you've seen this, but it's pretty cool, and I have more stuff just like this coming your way. If you want to subscribe, you want notifications, you want to know when I have new stuff, that's exactly how you do it. And you can also share it with other people, which would be really cool too. And yeah. Anyways, I hope you appreciate this. You can also follow me on Instagram, Style Your Fears, and TikTok, which I haven't used in a while, but you can also follow me on TikTok, Style Your Fears. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Love you guys. Love you. Thank you.